Hello? Hello? Anyone? I really hope you're getting this transmission. It's our only hope. The gas barrels, they've taken Bangalore hostage. They're back. And they want something from us. I don't know if you can give it to them. Please, we need your help. Bangalore's life is at stake.
You fools! The time for revolution has come. We fooled you into thinking we were cute and innocent creatures. But now we will fight back. Now is our time for global domination. The first thing you must do is like the video and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content. So sit back for the next 10 minutes while I tell you all about my evil plan.
Well, that was easy. Yes guys, what's going on? It's Ashton here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the 3 legends that we've been running in ranked. And no, we're not playing to the meta this season. We're not using Caustic anymore. We're definitely not using Revenant anymore. And actually, we're not even using Crypto anymore. If you do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content from your boy. But with all of that good stuff out of the way, let's jump right into the video.
Haha, you're a cute one. Do you like squeaky toys?
Now, as you've seen by the pre-match lobby screen, we are actually in the top 50 of Apex Predators in Xbox right now, and that is an amazing achievement for us. We're really trying to keep that one up. It's definitely not something we saw coming at the start of the season with this horrible meta. We were all really struggling to gain points, but actually we found a system which works better for us than the current meta itself, and we feel we play better with these legends rather than the meta legends like Revenant, Caustic and Crypto. Now, as I'm sure you all saw by the pre-match lobby screen there, we've been running Wraith, Lifeline and Bangalore in our ranked games, and honestly, this has been a really successful trio for us. I'm going to talk a little bit about why this trio is so effective for us, but guys, make sure you keep an eye out because there is a hidden egg line somewhere in this video, and the first person to spot it will get their comment pinned to the top of this video, so keep an eye out for the hidden egg line in this video. So then, why is Wraith, Lifeline and Bangalore such a good team setup for getting points and gaining RP in ranked? Well, let me tell you. I'm going to get the obvious choice of this team out of the way first, and of course, I'm talking about Wraith here. Now, I really don't need to say this again. In every single ranked video, I talk about how important Wraith is to your ranked team, and honestly, I feel like I don't need to echo that all too much, but I'm going to talk a little bit about something which is equally important to go alongside Wraith, and that is that the person who is playing Wraith needs to be smart. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, the player who is Wraith has to be on the ball with when they're going to drop their portal and where exactly they're going to portal to in those intense fighting situations, and they need to be ready to drop it in a moment's notice. The best Wraiths in ranked are the ones who can get their team out of a tricky situation in a moment's notice before any team can make a push or an advance on them, or if there is a down on the team, it's Wraith's job to portal them to safety where they can either be rezzed by Lifeline or Wraith can res them herself. It doesn't really matter, but as long as Wraith can get them out of the battle and into safety where they can be rezzed, that is her job as well. Smart rotations into tricky positions are also Wraith's speciality. Her portal in the late game is make or break in most situations. Now, luckily my teammate Nacho is an absolute genius when it comes to this. He can port us to the high ground in any given situation, it doesn't matter. So if you're a Wraith player in ranked, it really pays to know where you can climb up buildings, up rocks, know your climbing path, because when you're in that portal mode and when you're phasing, it can be quite difficult to do so. So if you're a smart player, you know exactly what you're doing, how to make rotations effectively, then you probably should be on Wraith, because the Wraith player definitely needs to be the smartest and quickest thinking player on any given squad in ranked. So that leaves us with Bangalore and Lifeline to talk about, and I'm going to come in next with the second most important character on this team, which is of course Lifeline. Now, a lot of you will be wondering how exactly we manage to defend positions or counteract rev sends or caustic ults with this team, and the answer is we don't. We simply don't. The only way that you can counter those kind of things is with another Revenant or caustic of your own, and because we're not running them, we don't have a counter for the current meta in the game. However, what we do to counter these kinds of legends and players in-game is play a super aggressive in-your-face game style, which prevents them from using these abilities in some situations, or it forces them to panic use them, which is not exactly how they want to use these abilities at all. This is exactly where Lifeline becomes a clutch player for us. If one of the team goes down in one of our aggressive pushes, Lifeline is always there for the instant res, and of course can defend her teammate while she's being resed alongside Wraith or Bangalore, whoever else is up on the team, it doesn't matter. Whoever's being resed is going to be covered by 2 people at all times, and in a lot of situations you're going to find yourself with a gold bag if you shoot down the right amount of cargo bots, which is another tip of mine. Always shoot down those gold cargo bots when you're playing as Lifeline, because the gold bag is so huge on a Lifeline now that this is her ability. And quite often teams feel forced into making a push when they see a Lifeline res, because they feel this is their only window of opportunity to make a push on the team, because of course Lifeline can spam these reses as much as she wants. There is no cooldown, which is quite overpowered if you ask me, so you pretty much have unlimited insta reses at the push of a button, which is huge in ranked when you're playing this super aggressive playstyle, and it forces your opponents to make a move, and quite often that move is rushed, not thought out properly, and you can catch the opposition team off guard when they're trying to push the revive. Teams really do tend to panic when they see that Lifeline res go up, because they know the down they just got is about to get resed and there's 2 defending, and unless they push now their window of opportunity is gone, which often forces them into stupid and not clever pushes, which can also end up getting them killed. Last but not least, we're going to be talking about Bangalore. Now, why is Bangalore on the team? Well, actually, Bangalore offers a lot more for a team than she is given credit for. Bangalore's smoke grenade can really help cover you if you're in a tough position and need to heal up or revive a teammate, and actually can be used to shoot at the opponents if they're in a position of high ground or if they're just quite far away from you, and it's going to make it so they can't see you if you hit them with the smoke grenade obviously, so that's going to be a benefit for you as well if you're trying to rotate around a corner or move position or even move up on them without them seeing exactly where you are. Now, Bangalore's ultimate is also really good at area denial. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, her ultimate essentially wipes off an area of the map that a team is going to push through or going to run through, because nobody's going to want to run through that field of rockets, especially when it stuns you for so long. I think that's the worst part about Bangalore's ult, is if you get hit by it, it's not the damage it deals to you, it's the fact that you're stunned for so long, and it's going to leave you completely vulnerable for the opposition to beam you. So nobody's going to want to run through her ultimate, which is going to give you the time to heal up, revive, or even just rotate out of an area if you're being third partied, and it is especially effective on those rev send ultimates when you're getting third partied by one of those and they're running through an open field. You throw down that Bangalore ult, it's either going to send them back or stun them enough so that you can shoot them a couple of times and send them back yourself. Of course, Bangalore in general is just such a good legend to use when you're playing an aggressive playstyle, as she has that increased movement speed when being shot at, which means her strafing speed increases, so get a good player on Bangalore who's going to get a lot of kills, and you're going to be having a really good time pushing these teams. We found that this group of legends, alongside an aggressive all or nothing push or die mentality, has really helped us gain some points in ranked. Before, with Caustic and Revenant, we found ourselves sitting in buildings and hiding a lot longer for those placement points, which is still very much on the cards when you have a couple of RP now, but when you play aggressive with these types of players, you're more likely to actually get those kill points and assist points, which means going for placement is actually going to be better for you, as you're going to be getting more RP for it in the long run. I highly recommend this team loadout for players who really back themselves to win their 3-on-3 gunfights. If you play this correctly and as a team, this loadout of legends can be really difficult to counter, even for those Caustics, Revenants and Cryptos, and if you're just bored of playing those legends all the time, give this loadout a try. See if it works for you and your team, and who knows, you could even climb up the leaderboards yourself. But guys, that is all I've got for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to let me know in the comments below your 3 favourite legends to be running in ranked right now. I'm really interested to see what is working for you guys. Of course, if you did go on to enjoy the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more regular Apex Legends content. But until next time guys, it's been your boy Ashton. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy and goodbye.